Hello everyone, welcome to Women TV. Today we are super excited to have a beautiful Bengali girl with us, and she is Debasree Dey. She is a famous artist of our Pune and the proud founder of Groupartcircle, which is exclusively into painting parties. Wow! Now that's quite exciting concept, isn't it? Hi Debasree.
Hello Shweta.
Welcome on our show.
Thank you.
And I would love to know what exactly is this concept and where did this begin?
Oh, it began from a long journey back. So I was in corporate, I was in the 9 to 5 job for more than a decade. I worked in IT and I was never a painter. I was like, hobby painter, you can call me. But while I was working, the boredom and the monotony of life got to me, the rat race, I wanted to get out of it. So I was working in London those days when I came across the art scenario in London, and I was like, okay, I want this, I want to do this full time. So that is when I got back to India, and that's how I actually came to Pune. So Pune is actually the place which brought out the artist in me, and I started painting at home. So it was a really tough step for me to quit a job which is giving you a handsome salary.
Yes.
And get out of that and do something that you're really passionate about and fond of doing. So initially it was a bit of struggle, but eventually by God's grace, I came to this place where I started Groupartcircle, a very new concept in India. Nobody knew in Pune what a painting party is when I started, neither
Yes.
did I know. So,
Me too.
so we started the painting parties that time, and gradually it's been like 2.5 years, and it's so you asked me what is it all about, right?
Yes.
What is Groupartcircle all about? So it is about painting parties where someone who has never painted in their life, they come and they paint a painting which is already pre-decided, and they get to socialize, meet new people. It's basically a networking event.
So it's not workshop.
No, it's not a workshop. It's not a painting class. See, many people think it is a painting class, but it's not. It's a painting party. You drink and paint, and you socialize. And at the end of the day, you go back home as a different person because you have explored a part of you that you never knew before.
Right. Oh, interesting. So are there any challenges you really faced?
See, challenges, I would say when I started, as I said, nobody knew the concept of painting party. So it was very difficult for me to get a venue to convince them that I want to do something like this, which is so new, which nobody knows what it is. So I couldn't even explain it to them what it is, and they also couldn't grasp the idea of what it is. But luckily, there were like few venues who were gracious enough to give their venues, and today there are places who say that come and do it.
Yeah, you're all over the city.
So that is how it has been a challenge at the beginning, but it's really cool now, you can say.
Great. And how has this concept really impacted on the lives of people, the people who participate?
Oh, it's immense effect that I have seen. Especially few people, obviously a lot of people get back to me, give their feedbacks and all, but I know how much joy it brings to people. Like when you play with colors, you mix colors and you put a stroke on the canvas, it does something internally to you as a human being which you can never express. It just makes you, it's like bring back childhood memories, like as a child how we used to do stuff without thinking much, and as we become an adult we start thinking too much and we restrict ourselves from going all out and doing things we love doing. So when people paint, they go through that experience, and when they keep on doing, they just experience something so eternal, so everlasting, joy kind of a thing. And there are people who have come to my painting parties who have like hold a paintbrush first time in their life, and they have gone on to become artists, like creating masterpieces of their own. Yeah, and not just participants, the instructors who teach with me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like there are so many instructors that have been with me, and people have had emotional and financial struggles uphills, and then after doing painting parties, their life changed so much, they in a better way, that they have moved on to create their own startups now. I'm so happy that I'm so proud of Groupartcircle that it gives the people a platform to do things on their own that they could never think of doing before, because it changes you as a person from inside.
Right.
It gives you a lot of confidence. It and it gives you confidence in a way, like when you don't know something you can do, and all of a sudden you discover something new about yourself.
Like,
you know,
okay, now I know.
exactly. So it just makes you a very confident person that, oh, I could do this. And you know, when people come and they upload their pictures on Facebook, you know, there's a saying, creativity is contagious.
Yes.
That is so true. When their friends see their pictures on Facebook, they're like, how can he do that, or how can she do that, then I can also do it.
What any challenges, Debasree, you faced in this journey?
So when I started Groupartcircle 2.5 years back, you know, I was the first one to start in Pune, and nobody even knew what is a painting party. I have never attended a painting party before I started one. So it was very difficult initially to reach out to masses, to reach out to the venues, asking them to host a painting party. They would be clueless, what is a painting party, right? So initially it was difficult to get venues, but eventually once we started doing and the pictures started coming and people started enjoying, word of mouth, it really spread like a wildfire. And now I have painted with more than almost 3,500 people in the last 2.5 years. And so many people have turned artists from who had no idea that they could be artists.
So this is how this concept is really making an impact on the lives of participants.
Absolutely. I hear so many stories, Shweta, you won't believe. People have sleepless nights in the night that looking at their paintings and how could I even do this? And then there are people who have changed for better. Like as a person you develop also. There's so many internal changes that happens. I mean, not just participants. You won't believe, I have had so many instructors. So there are who come and teach painting, you know, in the painting parties, because I do in multiple locations of Pune, so I need other artists also to come. So there was someone who was going through a lot of emotional and financial struggles, and after painting for so long with Groupartcircle, they have evolved as a new human being. I mean, they have grown so much to start their new ventures. They're like so self-capable of. There's so much of confidence in themselves now. Art, as in a color. When you put color on canvas, it just brings a lot of change in you as a human being.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, not just others. Trust me, my life also changes as I play with colors more. I mean, color has an immense effect on everybody.
I can believe that. And we have this lovely painting made by Debasree. Would you like to explain a little bit more?
Sure. As I was just saying, colors is everything. You know, like when you splash color on canvas, it just produces so much of positive energy around. So my house, if you come to my house, it's full of colors all over on canvases, not on the walls though. So this is one of them, and I love colors, so I try to put as many colors I can on the canvas. So this
very pretty.
Thank you, Shweta. So this painting especially, it's called Born Again, which means the new life that you get in Jesus. So I'm a Christian, so my life has changed completely when I came to Jesus, when God found me. So the joy, the eternal joy that you feel, that is what I tried to portray here. So colors and this joy are kind of interrelated for me. So when you put colors, when I paint, I feel like a new creation in Jesus. So that's what basically I try to do.
Absolutely beautiful.
Thanks.
And I'm sure viewers want to reach out to you to know more and enroll themselves. How can they?
So I have this Facebook page and Instagram page called Groupartcircle. So you just type Groupartcircle on Google, it will give you every details.
Cool. And what's the inspiring message you would like to give across to all the women watching you?
Surely. It's like, what I would say is, guys, go out, live your dreams and passions. You know, it sounds like a quotation which everybody would probably say, but from my experience, I would like to tell everybody that it's not just a statement, it is something you can do. And to do this, the first step is you go out of your comfort zone, because all the beautiful things happens outside your comfort zone. Unless you take a risk, unless you step out of that comfort zone, you are never going to achieve the things that you're capable of. I've seen all my friends, people are very confined within their comfort zone. They don't want to step out. And the first step of doing that, open the door, go out. Go out of your four walls, go out, all the magic happens there. Go out of your comfort zone, do the thing that you really want to do. Don't listen to what everybody else is telling you, listen to what you want to do, really.
Wow. So that was Debasree Dey with us. Stay tuned with Woman TV for more powerful stories. Thank you.